You're watching the new home for live Grizzly athletics on the Grizzly Digital Network. We would like to thank our corporate sponsors who have made today's game possible. For more information, log on to grizzlyathletics.com. Now, here's voice of the Grizzlies, Matt Mahoney.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Grizzlies Live in Newk's Eatery. I'm Matt Mahoney. Glad to have everybody aboard here, and we're joined by head men's soccer coach Steve DeCou. Coach, how are we doing?
We're doing much better.
How's 2 weeks into preseason? Where are we at? Is coach satisfied? Are we okay? Are we content? Where are we at?
Well, first off, coach's sleep cycle is back to normal. I'm getting 8 hours a night, so I'm in a little better mood. But no, on the field, very pleased with where we are. A lot of depth that we talked about the last time I was here.
Yeah.
So some things are still up in the air, but we have a lot more options than we have had the first 2 years.
One thing that was up in the air is this Ice Bucket Challenge that's going around. It's swept the nation, and now it's sweeping our athletic department. Any message to Coach Martelli there for just absolutely throwing you guys under the bus right out of the gate?
Not so much under the bus, but under the bucket. No, we were happy to take part. It was something fun. Problem was, the only time we could really do it was after that 6 a.m. practice was 7:30. And if you saw the film, Kevin was honest in his assessment. It was one of the coldest mornings.
Yeah.
I was barefoot, and the turf was almost as cold as the ice coming on top of the head. So
we have that video. Let's go ahead and play this clip here. This is a men's soccer's Ice Bucket Challenge. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Steve DeCou, head men's soccer coach at Georgia Gwinnett College. We've been challenged to take the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by Dom Martelli and the women's soccer team. We accept.
This is literally the coldest August morning in Georgia history. Thanks a lot.
I challenge Coach Wolf Koch from Auburn University Montgomery, Coach Chris Cranks from Hastings College.
I challenge my birthday twin, Coach Brad Stromdahl, GGC Baseball.
Men's soccer challenges men's tennis to the Ice Bucket Challenge. Mark,
Matthias, look at me. Luke, you Aussie, are you ready?
you have 24 hours to complete the challenge.
Look at me. Good job, boys.
Walk me through. What's it like? Is it really as cold as it looks, or is it worse? Would you do it again?
I would do it again.
Okay.
Ooh, but the preparation for that, I think Kevin and I both looked a little, as Dr. Wilson said, a little aggressive with it. It's more that the expectation of what's to come. Like I said, the field was cold.
Yeah.
So it's cold on your feet. You anticipate it coming, and there's no preparation for it. It was just took your breath away. The best part, though, if you see the video again, is watch Ian Struckmeyer and David Scott, who were behind the three guys. Those two got me, but when the three players get hit, they get more wet than we did. So I like that part the best because they thought they were going to get the head coach, but in return, they got soaked themselves.
Fair enough. A team effort for sure with something like that kind of brings the guys together. What does it mean to just do something like that in preseason? You see the guys kind of gel and develop some chemistry.
Yeah, you've got to have those moments of a team building where it's not about on the field, because some guys' personalities come out in different ways.
Yeah.
There was an afternoon we just walked in and said, all right, get in your cars, follow me. And we wound up down at the Stars and Strikes at DeCou and went bowling.
Nice.
And so one of the guys who, freshman, had probably one of the best days bowling. Adam Hamalian from Sweden averages a 170.
Nice.
So, yeah, not bad. I mean, if anybody needs to pick him up for his bowling team in the off season, I'm sure he's available. But it's just an opportunity for them to get away, to get to know each other in a non-soccer related aspect.
Something else that's come across the guys here this preseason, the new NAIA poll just came out yesterday. We're number 16. What does that mean to coaching the team?
Number 16 is nice in the fact that we're being rewarded for what happened last year. That's it. Look at it, enjoy it. It puts us in a better position if we do well this year. It'll be easier for us to get into the top 10 than versus last year where we were completely out. And we got to number 9. If we have that kind of year, potentially you could be number 1 if you do well. So it gives us a good jumping off point, but it means nothing for now. We've got to go out and make our own name with this group.
And what's great, unranked to number 9. Now you start at 16. There's less of a field to hoe there, moving up the rankings. What does the team makeup look like right now? A scrimmage coming up on Friday. 11 starting spots. How much of that roster is set right now? Starting lineup-wise.
I would say starting lineup-wise, you're probably about 60%. But we've talked about it with our depth. We might be able to give different looks. There might be some days that we're going to start a completely different formation, and that's going to be more dependent upon personnel and who's doing well at the time. We have ideas how we want to play, but we don't want to be so one-dimensional that an opponent can look at us in the end of August and they don't play us till late October and see the same team, the same formation, the same 11, 12, 13 guys. This group can potentially go 20 deep, and with saying that, we could play 3 different formations, so hopefully teams cannot prepare for us and have an idea of exactly this is how we're going to play, this is what our patterns are going to look like. If so-and-so gets the ball, he's going to do this, this, and this. It might be, it's a different guy in there who brings a different, unique set of skills that you're not going to know how to prepare for. So that's hopefully what we're going to try to do.
You talked about going to this roster 20 deep potentially. You're looking at just 2 seniors, 6 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 11 freshmen. That's a young group that's going to have to step up.
It's a young group, but some of those freshmen are experienced guys who have maybe done a couple years at university in Europe and are coming in as 20, 21-year-old freshmen. So yes, academic classification here, they're young and inexperienced, but soccer-wise, they're coming in with a nice background and should be able to help us right away. But those young guys are going to be called upon to help us from day one, and so get at it right now, young man, because you're not a freshman.
From freshman all the way to senior, has somebody stepped up as kind of that leader, that leadership role coaches always look forward to?
Yeah, we've had 2 or 3 guys, and it's been more the returners. We spent the spring working with 4 guys. They were voted captains. The Rude Girl was voted to wear the captain's armband, and then 3 vice captains. And so those 4 have kind of made up a leadership committee. We spent the spring every Friday meeting with them, kind of these are the expectations, these will be your duties. I want you guys to be kind of the liaison between the playing staff and the coaching staff. And they've really done a good job running with that mantle of what's expected of them. And some of the young guys have stepped up as well and have really shown that they're the future leaders. So hopefully it's just a continuing process where one guy graduates, leaves, another guy's able to step into his place right away.
Our season will kick off a week from this Friday on the road at Cumberland University. What can we do between now and then to get ready for the season? What's on Coach's mind?
We've got to keep improving. We've got to find out who's our best 11 for that first game. And our concern is August 29th, Lyon College out of Arkansas. Who's the best 11 to give us the best opportunity to win? But how can we keep developing the bench? How can we improve our fitness, our speed of play, all of it? We're not where we need to be yet. I didn't think last year we really hit stride until October. And you hope you catch teams early. And one thing, we've got our guys who can score goals. So can we score a number of goals, keep a clean sheet or a shutout? And then how can we improve the entire group? Really looking forward to hopefully qualifying and getting to Iowa November 14th and 15th. Right now that's our goal. Then getting to the opening round of the NAIA playoffs, win that game, get to Florida, win a national championship. That's what we're talking about.
The smile on my face gets bigger and bigger as the things you just listed looking forward to. Coach, I could not be any more excited about this soccer season. We'll be stuck with Dom and the girls on Sunday, but they won't disappoint us. It's a great event. We're looking forward to seeing the boys back home on September 3rd.
Yeah, we're looking to be back here against September 3rd against Truett McConnell, and we'd like to see a large crowd for that first game so we can show the boys the support, and hopefully we put on a good show for you.
Coach DeCou, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Matt.
We'll take a break. We'll come back here at Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Grizzly fans, you can purchase your season passes today. Packages are available for the fall or spring. or all sporting events throughout the 2013-14 season. You can find out more information by calling the Office of Athletics at 678-407-5275 or by visiting the game day ticket window. Single game discounts are available on game day, including youth, senior, military, and group rates. Tickets are selling fast as the Grizzlies take the field and compete for postseason championships for the very first time. We invite you to come experience fast-paced collegiate athletics at a friendly price. Visit grizzlyathletics.com for more information and be sure to purchase your season tickets today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery. We're joined now by the infamous, the one and only Domenic Martelli. Coach?
Matty, how are you?
Yeah, we gotta do this more often, man.
Yes.
2 weeks ago was too long. Now we start doing every Wednesday.
Now every Wednesday, it's okay. But if we need to do, one on a Monday real quick after a good weekend, we'll come back in on Monday.
Sounds good. Have you dried off? Have you toweled off? You warmed up a little bit from the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Well, it wasn't the cold as much. I think because I got hit from a barlin in front. I got some ice cubes, the crushed ice, which was better. Right at the back of my neck with the water, the back of my throat with the water, and I was like, whoa. I had to catch myself because I almost didn't make it.
We've got that clip. Let's take a peek.
All right.
My name is Domenic Martelli, head coach of the Georgia Gwinnett women's soccer team. We've been challenged by my brother Sal Martelli, my nieces Rose and Sophia, and my nephew Tony. We, Georgia Gwinnett women's soccer, have accepted the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Georgia Gwinnett Women's Soccer Challenge Coach Steve DeCou, Kevin May, and the Georgia Gwinnett men's soccer team. You have 24 hours to do the Ice Bucket Challenge or donate $100. That was cold. All right, ladies.
Beautiful stuff, Coach. That's phenomenal.
And it was cold.
It was. And you started this now, and it's now come full circle. Dr. Wilson's accepted the challenge. We're taking your platform on Sunday. We've partnered with ALS chapter of Georgia, and we're going to donate our ticket sales to their organization. You started all this, man. This is awesome.
Well, I think when you look at what's happening all over the United States, the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram craze, it's gone from, to me, I saw a lot of athletic, challenges between, and my friends in my circles, a lot of collegiate coaches in all sports challenging each other, to presidents of universities, to, of course,
Presidents of the United States. I just saw George Bush challenge Bill Clinton.
all of a sudden, and then, of course, the movie stars.
Right.
And the celebrities, they're getting involved. And to me, that's unbelievable. And from what I heard a stat, and I don't know if it's updated, $22 million, maybe
Something
even
like
more,
that.
which is over double of where, time of year it was last year. So to me, that's really tremendous. And now for us to not only promote our game, to have a great win, to have a great event for GGC Athletics, to now donate and align ourselves with the chapter in Atlanta of Georgia to really donate some good money there too. That's really what
you mentioned. It's a win. We haven't even kicked the season off, and it's already a win for us. So just a phenomenal job. What do we have left to do before Sunday's game to prepare to win the game actually on the field?
Well, a lot, Matt. There's a lot. Our game fitness hopefully will improve tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're heading down to Emory University, perennial Division III power. Their preseason ranking is 11. Which they were number 1 most of last year. So the experience that they're going to bring to the table of just the intelligence, the tactical awareness, but the physicality that I think they can give us will help us not only be game fit, but also be playing at a higher level to prepare us for Sunday, really.
You talked about a high level and being ranked. The NAI women's soccer poll came out yesterday. Our Grizzlies receiving votes just outside that top 25. What are your feelings there when that poll came out?
Well, I think that gives us the respect across the country. I mean, we didn't make the NAI national tournament, so to be 29th when you look at the numbers, that says a lot. And to me, we have a lot to work on to continue to make a rise, but it also has to be accomplished on the field. We're not going to get any higher or lower based on any more preseason votes. It's going to be winning our games that are coming up, looking at our overall schedule. Our strength of schedule is predominantly very hard in September, with 5 teams in last year's polls on our schedule and in the month of September, and that's the same with the current poll. We have 4 teams until we get evaluated again for the September 22nd poll. We'll play those 4 top 25 teams, and we'll see where we stand.
You mentioned that schedule, 4 top 25 teams right out of the gate here, 7 home games all year long. So limited opportunities for the fans to come out and support our Grizzlies. We encourage you to do that. You're gone mostly of September. You finally come back to us. What's some of the challenges with not only putting this schedule together, but now maneuvering it as you go forward into the season?
The challenge is there when you're still playing as an independent. We don't have that set 10, 12, 9 conference games, so we're looking for games all the time. But I also want to play teams of meaning. And to do that, you probably have to play them on the road. Our first weekend in Savannah, a dual purpose. We play a very highly ranked team in SCAD. Our second game, but USC Buford is very similar to us. I think they're a year older than us in their years of being an established program. So we have a little bit of a battle there, and you don't want to call it in-state, but it's pretty darn close. Our Mobile tournament, where we play William Carey, which is 9th in the country right now, and Mobile, which is ranked even with us, that's going to really set a precedence on what we're doing. So we're building team unity, team bonding, getting to know each other on the road, see what we all look like before we go to bed, when we wake up in the morning in an environment of meetings and video and, of course, practices, and then how we approach our games is going to be very, very important.
You talk about that team and the makeup of it. 5 seniors, more than you had last year. Big junior class with 8 of them, 5 freshmen and about a half a dozen freshmen, or excuse me, 5 sophomores, half a dozen freshmen or so here. How do you find the pulse of this team? Who do you look to say, hey, we're having a good day or a bad day?
Well, I think our cycle of recruiting is getting closer to where I would like it in the next couple of years. When you look at every class, we would hope we're improving one way or another, whether it's on the field, off the field, in the classroom, athletically, tactically. So each class brings something different to the table. Each person brings something different to the table, according to what I would like as far as a leader, what I would like on the field as a presence, athletically, technically, tactically. So everybody's going to gel. I want to look at our mantra as we're always going to be together. We're going to always contribute no matter what player is on the field in what position. So to me, we're going to want to draw as much as we can from each of those. So each class will have a responsibility, but also within those classes, each player will have a responsibility.
Season opener this Sunday at home, August 24th, 3 o'clock, Faulkner. No pressure now. It's ALS night. We're recognizing both of Chase Hodges' national championship tennis teams at halftime. And then we've got a student athlete advisory committee event afterwards. It's going to be a lot of people there.
And that's why I think we're so successful as a athletic program. The unity, the togetherness, to have everybody not only at our event, but to have everybody to support the tennis programs, to support ALS, to support the Student Athletic Council event after. That's what draws each player to have something from somewhere else. I can only give them so much motivation. I can only get them prepared as far as the soccer X's and O's and things like that. But to have the ownership of playing for a college, playing for Georgia Gwinnett Athletics, they're going to get all of that on Sunday. So, and if we can do our part and get a win, that's going to be huge. That's going to be really, really huge.
Really looking forward to it. Again, Sunday kickoffs at 3 o'clock. Festivities all game long, including goals scored by Coach Martelli's team, halftime involvement, post-game celebration. It's going to be a phenomenal time. Grizzly Soccer Complex again Sunday, August 24th. Coach?
Thank you, Maddie.
Good luck.
I hope to talk to you being here next Wednesday with a couple of some positive results and some good things to talk about.
So we're going to hold you to that.
Absolutely.
We'll take another break here. We'll come back, put a nice little ball on this show. This is Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Go Grizzlies.
Yes.
I'm Courtney Hicks. I'm from Johns Creek, Georgia, and I'm a goalkeeper.
Alex Hayes. I'm from Hiram, Georgia, and I play goalkeeper.
My name is Jacqueline Bailey. I live in Flowery Branch, and I'm a defender.
My name is Samantha Helming. I'm from Beaufort, Georgia, and I'm playing defensive center mid.
Andrea Creevy, Dublin, Ireland, defender.
My name is Dominic Fletcher. I play forward, and I'm from McDonough, Georgia.
I'm Amy Mullen, and I'm from the Gold Coast, Australia, and I play midfield.
Nikki LaFave, McDonough, Georgia, forward.
My name is Megan Chambers. I'm from Lawrenceville, and I play forward.
Tiffany Rodriguez, Atlanta, Georgia, midfield.
My name is Bristol Countess. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, and I play midfield.
Alyssa Lay, defense, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
My name is Mackenzie Bailey. I'm from Alpharetta, and I'm a center midfielder.
Sarah Murphy, Swanee, Georgia, forward.
My name is Hannah Engelbrock. I'm from Conyers, Georgia, and I play defense.
My name is Georgia Barton. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I play midfield.
Kelsey Griswold, Lilburn, Georgia, defense.
My name is Sarah Lindell. I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, and I play midfield.
Kenzie Gray, Lawrenceville, Georgia, midfielder.
My name is Bethany Johnson. I'm actually from Decatur, Georgia, and I play center forward.
Liz Watkins, Tequila, Georgia, defense.
Hi, my name is Magali Gutierrez. I'm from Tequila, Georgia, and I am a goalkeeper.
My name is Mary Vernetti. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a forward.
Lacey Webb, Moultrie, Georgia, midfield.
I'm Sam Thomas. I'm from Woodstock, Georgia, and I am a midfielder.
I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College, and I've been challenged to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by our players and coaching staff. You may have seen our women's soccer team get this started. Well, to put our money where our mouth is, not only am I going to accept the Ice Bucket Challenge today, but we're going to donate all of our ticket sales from our women's soccer opening day, August 24th, to the ALS chapter of Georgia. Nice. That's going to be cold, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. I'm challenging all you Grizzly fans, as well as Ned Colgrove and Matt Mahoney, to come out for opening day at the Grizzly Soccer Complex and support our efforts to strike out ALS. Find out more by visiting grizzlyathletics.com and alsaga.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery. You just saw there, that is full encompass of what we're about here at Grizzly Athletics. That's Dr. Darren Wilson accepting the Ice Bucket Challenge, and we're going to raise not only awareness, but raise funds for the ALS Charter of Georgia. Come on out to the ball game this Sunday, August 24th, 3 o'clock versus Faulkner at the Grizzly Soccer Complex. It's going to be a phenomenal atmosphere. We'll broadcast it for you too as well. We'll have some special guests. Pre-game is going to start at 2:45 right here on the Grizzly Digital Network. Ticket proceeds going to ALS. Really looking forward to that event. Men's soccer will begin its season on the road at Cumberland U Labor Day weekend in Lebanon, Tennessee. They'll be back home on September 3rd at 7 o'clock versus Truett McConnell. You can order tickets right now online at grizzlyathletics.com for one season, both seasons, or all of our sports packages. Discounts available for military and seniors. Chase Hodge and the men's and women's tennis team will be honored for their national championships at halftime on Sunday. Their fall tennis schedule coming up for this season is on our website as well, grizzlyathletics.com. With the school back in session, summer is officially over. So long to the good times, hello to the busy times. Every Wednesday right here, Newk Eatery in Lawrenceville, Georgia, right off of Lawrenceville Swanee Road and Duluth Highway. We'll have a show every Wednesday right here, Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery. Don't forget, use your claw card to get discounts. We'll be back next Wednesday, August 27th at 12 o'clock for Colin Wilson, our producer. How'd it go, Colin? Thumbs up from him. Phenomenal job here. I'm Matt Mahoney for Steve DeCou and Domenic Martelli. So long, everybody. This is the Grizzly Digital Network.
We'd like to thank all of our corporate sponsors who have made today's game possible. You can watch this game and previous games by clicking the On Demand tab at the top of the page. In addition, you can watch coaches' shows and weekly feature stories all on the Grizzly Digital Network by clicking the On Demand tab as well. For the latest information, including game recaps, schedules, and so much more, visit grizzlyathletics.com.